The reading is going to be a Q&A reading for Henry Cavill. The first question I asked is what's happening behind the scenes between Henry Cavill and Natalie. And this is just the start of the reading. I haven't pulled very many yet. I figure I record while I'm shuffling as well. Telling me that something wasn't announced or she's not getting any kind of podcasts or announcements. So she's trying to jump the gun like a fool here. The fool is about like jumping off the cliff. I'm sorry. Can't even speak today. Jumping off the cliff today in a foolish manner. And then we got 4 cups. So Henry's completely shut down on Natalie. He's not responding to anything that she's doing. It's kind of like a childish, foolish behavior because of no announcements, right? So she's jumping the gun, being impulsive, and he's being shut down. He's totally not responding to her. Interesting. And it says 7 of Cups upright with the 6 of Wands reversed. So she's actually brainstorming or trying to figure out what she can do or like what her options are, because she doesn't have the support or backing or the encouragement. It's like she doesn't really have Henry helping her do anything, so she's trying to figure out her options. What's hidden is that there's a great imbalance going on. You get the Moon upright and the Temperance reverse, so there's a lot of imbalance right now actually behind the scenes. Natalie's probably having issues emotionally. She's having a meltdowns and stuff. That's what they're telling me. Actually, this is what's hidden, technically. The reason why is because 8 of Cups, so Henry's walking away from her. He's leaving all that shit behind. That's why he's in isolation. You got the 8 of Cups, the Hermit, and the 10 of Swords. So she's trying to put words out there to kind of pin him in a tight corner publicly. But she's getting betrayed. So 3 of Swords, she's like, there's a painful ending going on, or there's just like an issue with her, like she's having issues around her public image. Some kind of ending is taking place around the star. So she's trying to see if she can put some words out there and pin Henry down with whatever she's pushing. This is what she's juggling. The challenge is the Lovers. Her obstacle is the Lovers, so she's not exactly, because she's not exactly having the time of her life right now. If anything, she's having a hardship because Henry's not helping her push these images of like lovers and stuff. So she's busy over here trying to put words out there and make it seem like Henry's done something, or all this Valentine shit, right? And he's like shut down on her completely. She's having an imbalance behind the scenes here. And then we got the challenge is 2 of Wands, so she's not allowed to travel somewhere. She's not allowed to go and do PR. There's a challenge around 2 of Wands. She's getting communications from afar. That she may have problems being able to PR. Or there's just the challenge, the obstacle is 2 of Wands, so the PR stunts is an obstacle. So I don't think she's okay. There, she's getting messages from afar that she's not allowed to be taking action. Knight of Wands reverse. She's being told she's not allowed to do anything. King of Wands reverse. Henry's not taking action. You know, it shows here like she's having an imbalance because Henry's doing something in isolation mode and she's trying to put words out there in public, and then her challenge PR stunts. She's getting communication that she's not allowed to do anything or take action. And then King of Wands reverse, so he's not doing anything to help her either. So he's not taking action for her either. And she's likely having a cow over this. She's having to juggle the fact that she's unable to do anything right now. And then they show that she doesn't exactly have a lot of support, so she's trying to figure out her options, which explains the situation. I mean, she's looking at loopholes that she can play with, right? Exactly what she's doing. And she's having a real hard time of imbalance over this because she's being impulsive. Because Henry's he's not announcing shit, so she's trying to be impulsive and do stupid shit. And then Four of Cups, it's like he's shut down completely on her. So, I mean, she's not even getting a response out of Henry at this point. Give me 1 second, I think I have to get. Move. Oh, goodness. To do something really quick. Hold on. Good job, babies. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think things are looking too great for Natalie. She's in a corner, a very tight corner. And I don't think Henry's budging at all. So she may end up embarrassing herself quite very publicly. Because she's at it. She's really adamant trying to push it. And Henry's stopping everything. He's halting the reins. She's gonna end up doing some really, really embarrassing things. I'm just letting y'all know. And she's gonna have no backing, no anything. I don't think she's prepared for that downfall she's about to have. Okay, so please explain to us what's really happening to Natalie's situation. What is happening to Natalie in the situation with Henry and the PR? Okay, so they're pointing out that it's aligned right now that she's having to fight and battle and basically fighting against the current here. Because publicly she's unable to clean up her mess. So it's kind of like fated here. It's saying the Seven of Wands, her in being in defense mode is because of her dishonorable behavior and her being unable to rebuild her foundations or structure in a situation. And they confirm she's been dishonorable. Knight of Cups reversed. Seven of Wands. So her being in the Seven of Wands, having to fight against a bunch of people at once around her public, her being unable to rebuild her structure and her situation, her foundations, unable to clean up her mess because she's been dishonorable. And then they say what's known, what's being recognized is that there's Henry's reconciling, or he has a connection with the tarot lady, and that's getting out, obviously. Delivering news here. Obviously, I'm delivering the news. I'm the one telling people that I have a connection here. And Henry's helped me by posting things that I've requested him to post, right? So she's having a hard time over that. She's unable to fight and battle through that. So what's happening is she's going to be scrutinized for her bullshit, her dishonorable behavior, and then she's not going to be able to clean up her mess publicly. And the messages that are coming out are going to be, or news is going to come out about Henry and a new person. So she doesn't really have the ability to fight right now in the situation. Although she is in Seven of Wands. She is in Seven of Wands energy. So she's very much being defensive and standing alone, trying to fight the battle against people. Because she stirred up a lot of mess here. She really did. And she thought she'd just get away with all this shit, right? Well, it's caught up to her. Unfortunately, what's happening is she's not being able to battle out anything any further. And she's being exposed. She's not being able to clean up her mess either. And then what's going to end up happening is messages are going to come out about Henry and a new person, somebody he does have connection with, and this is something she can't fight. And they confirm it's a lover, so this is a new lover for Henry. Henry's going to have messages being delivered about a new person, and so he's being freed up out of the situation with Natalie. So this is what's happening, they're saying. And does Natalie realize that she's about to be removed? Clarify if she knows what's happening, what's about to take place. Does Natalie know what's about to happen with this whole thing? Because we're asking what's happening right now, like what is happening around this shit, and they're telling me that she's been dishonorable. Obviously she has. She's unable to clean up her mess. Definitely true. Around her public image. Definitely true. Definitely in Seven of Wands, defensive against people accusing her and pointing her out. Going through severe karma. 100% true right now. Now, the second row is just as true. Six of Cups with the High Priestess, Knight of Swords. So the messages are going to come out. There's going to be news about Six of Cups. We're going to clarify. We're going to clarify what that is. Okay, so that we can get a clear answer here. I'm already going to tell you this has to do with me, but I'm going to make sure the cards tell you. So I'm going to pull more cards to clarify those singular individual cards. They are telling me that the illusion is being able to liberate himself. He's being freed up out of a situation with Natalie. So this is what's happening. He's being released, free to move on from the situation with Natalie. He's being liberated. Illusions around that situation are coming down. He's not in a stuck energy right now with the Eight of Swords reversed. And they are saying that this is the lovers. The messages that are coming out have to do with the lovers and Six of Cups. And this is something she's unable to battle through and, fight through. Now, let's clarify Six of Cups, please. Clarify what the Six of Cups is. Or who it is, I should say. Clarify the Six of Cups. Four of Swords. Got Four of Swords. This is an isolated situation. Clarify Six of Cups. Clarify Six of Cups. Who is the Six of Cups? Six of Swords. So we got 4 swords, 6 of Swords. Something that's being mediated and moved into a calmer energy. Something that's kind of isolated at the moment. Okay, it's something that Henry's tapped into in his downtime. It's hidden, the moon here. So this is a hidden relationship. They're basically confirming that this is a hidden relationship that he's trying to mediate and move into a calmer energy. Clarify this Knight of Swords. Clarify Knight of Swords. What is the Knight of Swords? Okay, so they say, and they confirm the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is unleashing. Knight of Swords, where she's attempting to attack the Six of Cups. Look at this. I asked what the Queen of Wands came out. So this is somebody that's taking action or trying to launch an attack against Six of Cups. Look at this shit. Six of Cups. The Lovers, something that's isolated. Four of Swords. Something that Henry's trying to move into a calmer direction. He's also trying to take into the future with himself in his situation. And then we got the Moon. So this is something that's hidden. So this is something from everybody, right? That's what the Moon does. It conceals. It hides things. This is not technically hidden because I've been telling y'all, but you guys don't believe shit. So that's why it's hidden. Technically, they're clarifying that it's not something that's recognized. And what's funny is it shows her attempting to launch attacks against Six of Cups. This is funny. Natalie's an Aries. Fire Queen. Here we are. See, Seven of Swords just came out. She's conspiring. This is her. She's conspiring to take off with stuff that's being said. She's planning an attack on Six of Cups because of her getting turned down. Because she's being turned away, turned down. Henry's not accepting her offers or whatever she's trying to suggest. She's actually getting fucked over because there's no more agreements. No more mutual agreements between her and Henry. So they're not seeing eye to eye right now. And they're confirming that Natalie's conspiring to deliver news. So this is technically what she's up to right now. She's going to try to see if she can attack the connection and on full display. Nine of Cups. I think she knows Henry's about to do something here. That helps me. And she's trying to figure out a way to attack this connection with Henry. So she's trying to push out all this stuff, right? I mean, she's currently lying. I say that she's going to be lying and trying to put her lies on display. Because that's her way of trying to attack a Six of Cups. But unfortunately, what ends up happening anyways? What ends up happening anyways? So we got King of Swords reversed. So she's going to be dealing with King of Swords reversed. So he's going to lie, or he's going to do something here. He may be coming off brutal. Brutal as fuck. Because of some shit. Okay, so she's gonna be forced to walk away anyways. It says here, King of Swords reversed, and he's blocking a Queen of Cups reversed. She's gonna be an Eight of Cups, and then the Temperance reversed. So they're confirming that while she's acting, and she's gonna be having to walk away anyways. She's got a lot of imbalance that's going on. She's walking straight into more imbalance after leaving because of the way Henry's doing her right now. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Henry's not being very nice to her at all. This is brutal. Oh my goodness. King of Swords reversed. Walling off. Queen of Cups reversed. She's acting unhinged. Emotionally unhinged. Emotional roller coaster. Emotionally manipulating people. People guilt tripping people. Having fits. That's what Queen of Cups does when she's in reverse. And so she's in that energy. And then guess what? King of Swords reversed. Henry's in this energy. And he's straight up walling her off, bro. He's cutting her ass off. And he gives zero fucks. He doesn't care. There's not 1 ounce of emotional presence there. The King of Swords reversed. He's had enough. Enough's been enough for him. He's done being nice. He's gonna pierce you with that fucking sword. And you're gonna really be hurting. Really be crying. When he's in this energy. 8 of Cups. So she's stuck having to walk away. So this is what ends up happening to her. She ends up having to move on, move away. She's upset. And then the Temperance reverse. So she's going to have a lot of imbalance now. So, I mean, she had the choice. Let me just point it out. She had the choice to dismantle her lies and move it into a different direction. She kept trying to dog on the same path and trying to push Henry forward in a way that he doesn't want to go. She kept trying to set everything up in such a way that where she was attempting to force Henry to go the way she wanted things to go. And unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. So what's going to end up happening to her now is she's got even more of a problem. She's got more of an embarrassing disaster on its way because she's going to be stuck moving out of this picture, out of everything. And she's been trying to push and sell all of this stuff recently. The new post, everything. She's still trying to pretend like things are still good between her and Henry, and she's still going to be involved. The truth is she's being cut out. And so it's going to get really awkward for her because Henry's going to put her out on her ass is what's happening. And she's got a big mess to clean up, and now she's got a lot more imbalance because she refused to clean up her mess the way she should have. Because Henry's not going to put up with this shit. He's not going to just cave in because she set everything up. She paid certain PR shit to set everything up a certain way to where it forces Henry. Henry ain't going to be forced. He's not going to be forced to do whatever the fuck you want, Natalie. He's not being forced, and you're not about to get your way with him. That's the problem. And this is why you're going to have a lot more imbalance, because instead of moving yourself on out, mosey on over and get the fuck out of his shit, you kept trying to build around his shit. You kept trying to force it. You kept trying to post and sell it as such, and now it's going to be even more an embarrassing problem for you, because Henry's going to cut your ass off cold turkey, and then you're stuck with all the illusions crashing down, and you have nothing to fucking clean up your mess with. You're not going to be able to make people believe otherwise either, because it's going to be clear as day. When Mr. King of Swords cracks down on the shit, he's going to make it clear to everybody what's happening. There's nothing you're going to be able to manipulate. You know this is his energy. You know he's cutting your ass off, and here you are fucking still trying to battle shit out with 7 of Wands. You think you're going to keep fighting around this media shit? It's not going to happen. Conspiring to attack the connection, because obviously Henry's going to be fucking moving on anyways, regardless of whatever you fucking pushed and posted. So, I mean, it's worse for you. It's not worse for me. Like I said, I'm not concerned about what people think about me. I don't really care. So you could be sitting here telling people anything you like, and it still ain't gonna faze me. It ain't gonna affect nothing for me and Henry. If anything, it's gonna make you look pretty desperate. You're attacking me for being Henry's person. So yeah, that's what's gonna have happening. The end of this is like she's gonna have to move on out with the imbalance. She can't She can't clean that up. She can't fix it. What is Henry doing specifically? Let's ask what he's doing specifically that ruins Natalie's little plans. Okay, so we got King of Wands reversed. So definitely, we know that for a fact. Henry ain't doing shit for her. We know he's not taking actions. He's not doing anything. He's not being proactive on her behalf. That's for sure. He's definitely not moving. He's removing his hardships. 5 of Pentacles. He's removing his struggles and hardships by not taking action, by not doing anything. So, I mean, it's working in his favor not to be doing anything for her, doing anything at her honor or whatever the fuck she's trying to get him to do. He's not taking action, being proactive, doing anything, posting anything for her, and that's helping him remove his hardship. He's also in 7 of Wands. He's also battling because she's trying to give him a bad reputation. The Emperor reverse. She's been trying to make his career fucking struggle. She's been trying. And he's in defense mode. And it's because he doesn't want... He's not about to let her fuck over a connection that he has. He's not about to fucking help her or invest into helping her an atrocity against the 2 of Cups. He has a connection with somebody. He's not about to let her do this. Commit this crime with 5 of Swords. It's in reverse because she's unable to commit a crime that she's been trying to see if she can push. She wants to cause an injustice, be a brute over here with 5 of Swords. She thinks she's gonna fuck Henry and his new relationship over. And so he's battling. He's fighting out. He's standing his ground with her because it's removing his hardships around his career and his work life. And she's not able to work on the 5 of Swords around his 2 of Cups. So she can't commit these actions against a relationship that he has. So that's why he's not taking action. He's not helping her do shit. Yeah, it's Knight of Cups reverse, and then the Judgment reverse. She's been dishonorable. So guess what? Henry ain't gonna fucking announce anything. Ain't that how the cookie crumbles? He's not doing shit that she wants broadcast. She's not getting anything around the declarations or media, and it's because she's been a disservice, a dishonorable person. She has no good intent with anything. So is Henry actually... Okay, they say 7 of Pentacles. So there's going to be evidence of this. There's going to be tangibility to the fact Henry ain't going to be doing any announcements for Natalie. Okay, so we already can see... We already see the evidence of that, right? They're confirming that we don't see any evidence of Henry helping Natalie do shit, right? If anything, he's being very inactive around her shit and helping her, that's for sure. He's been very active, but not doing shit that she wants him to do. Yeah, and it's saying it's getting out via rumors, the rumor mills. So, are getting exchanged, this stuff's getting out. Okay, so let's clarify if Henry is going to be making Amy Denton his girlfriend publicly. Let's see what it says here. Because he's been working on this as an original, like he wants to make it done. He wants to do it, but he's been having to work around everything that she's been paying out of pocket to have done with PR, and then he's had to pay money, do certain things to work around her shit, you know what I'm saying? So he's had to set up things a certain way, and he had to go along with some fucking PR story until he's not supposed to anymore. You know what I'm saying? He had to play things by the book. And so there's a reason why things haven't happened immediately like we were wanting Yeah, the goal is to make me his girlfriend publicly. It says here, the Fool and the Justice. So things are going to be lining up, or there's going to be justice brought. Some actions are going to be taken. Things are looking optimistic, they're saying. The Fool. Something may happen spontaneously. There may be a spontaneous I want to say spontaneous. Spontaneous contract. A spontaneous agreement legally. It may happen short notice, is what they're saying. Wheel of Fortune, which will be a Wheel of Fortune, a grand Wheel of Fortune. So it'll be the great balance, the justice deserved, you know? So they're saying that things are looking pretty bright. You got Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So the generosity's been Six of Cups. So the connection that Henry has with me, there's some generosity, some help or aid being given here. Or this could be just Henry, because I know he's been telling me he's been paying out of pocket to have everything get to a certain point where we could get together finally. So they're saying things are looking optimistic around his contracts. Things seem to be lining up, and they're saying Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles. So there may be hints dropped here and there about a Six of Cups. So be mindful. We're going to clarify. I'm pretty sure this has to do with him dropping hints. Little tidbits of information here to be dropped. Clarify Six of Pentacles. Clarify Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we got Ten of Cups. It seems like there's generosity. There's a bigger picture here. So I think they're going to lead. It's going to be spontaneous. So they're going to be doing little tidbits of information. So he's going to be dropping hints. His new connection. His relationship that he shares with me. And then it'll lead up to a bigger picture. A grand revelation. Okay, so he's going to be dropping out little hints about this connection, and then eventually it will be known very publicly. Okay, so they're clarifying this right now. So like I already told you guys, he's going to be doing things in increments. I already knew that. He wants to do things that way because it builds things. It builds the intrigue, and builds the gossip, all that stuff, right? And I think it's hilarious because I know that's the number one reason why Natalie doesn't want people talking about me. She doesn't want anyone to acknowledge me as anybody, because she knows that once I'm in the discussion here, it's game over for her. So she's been trying to erase my existence. Pretend I don't exist. She's fucking lying constantly to try and cover the shit up with me. It's fucking hilarious, okay? And they say Knight of Swords, so for sure there is going to be news being dropped, released. There's going to be hints dropped. And then it's going to be leading up to a grand revelation. There's going to be a bigger picture. That's what Henry supports, they say. He supports bringing out news about. It's going to be a grand revelation. Things are looking pretty optimistic for me. So, I mean, things may end up lining up for me just fine. It's being revealed that this would balance out everything for Henry. It's been revealed, and this is healing and mending his situation. So it would balance out everything that's going on in his life right now. To have me posted. To have me revealed as the girl he's involved with. It would balance out everything. Because I'm not the one causing a fucking ruckus. Scheming and trying to set Henry up to look badly in the media for not getting me my way. I'm not the one fucking doing it. We know who's doing that. I'm not the one putting swords in Henry's back because I didn't get a PR stunt. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't get an engagement confirmation. I'm not the one putting swords in Henry's back and then trying to kick up a lot of problems for Henry around his career because I'm having a tantrum for not getting my engagement confirmation or any kind of new PR shit to help me lie. I'm not the one doing that shit. So this is why I'm the balance. I'm what is mending his situation. She's done nothing but cause problems for Henry. She's been cause problems for Henry on purpose. So I'm the healing that he supports. He requires, and he's behind. He's 100% supporting. And it even confirms High Priestess being taken forward into the future. Six of Swords. He's going into a calmer energy with the High Priestess. So make no mistake. Things are lining up for me. And she doesn't want people to believe that. So she's trying to she's throwing out what she can. Is what she's doing right now. There are things she's not allowed to do or post, and there are a lot of things that she's trying to work around, and that's exactly why she's doing things very particularly, and why it seems all strange and weird, because she's very limited. She cannot go out there and say some shit. She's getting screwed. Henry's battling shit out behind the scenes. He's battling for the High Priestess to move forward with him in the future. Six of Cups. Got Eight of Wands and Three of Wands. So there's a discussion, argument going on about him taking me into the future, making plans with Priestess. That cat's yelling at me. It's funny. Girl. Meow meow. Meow meow. What you want, girl? Oh, mama. What? You're so sweet. Sweet baby. You're a sweetie. What do you want from me? She's trying to sucker me into letting her outside is what she's trying to do. Yeah, I know what you're asking, girl. I know. I kind of want to put a collar on her before I let her outside. She went and disappeared for a few days. And I was worried sick. I was like, fuck, what happened? You know? And then she showed up one morning. I'm like, okay, she's back. So I don't want her wandering off, or people like, you know, taking off with her. So I'm going to give her a nice little collar with an air tag on it, so that I can see where she's at. And she's outside. Yeah, I got to do that. I got to order it for you. You want to do that, and then you're going to be outside just fine. I'm trying to do a reading. She's so sweet. Alright, I love you too, Miss Scratchies. It's over here like needing a scratch. You know, head scratch. You're okay. Here. There. What? Right here? You don't want that? Of course not. Okay, can I finish my reading, please? I love you too. Alright. Let's go. I'm trying to do something. Okay, so this is exciting news for me. So the sun here. Oh, my kitty. She's walking all over my cards. Because it seems like things are being considered. Page of Pentacles. So I may just get an opportunity, an offer. So they're thinking about investing. And this is not something online right now. Something that's not visible or being able to be detected online right now. So don't even expect it to be digitally available to know. Okay, guys. You're not going to be able to visibly see this on any kind of social media on Henry's behalf or anything. Henry's not going to advertise that he's considering investing or considering or purchasing an acquisition to make sure that I'm presented. Okay. They're confirming this is exciting. This is liberation. It's very exciting news. And they just want to define, like, this isn't going to be for work. this opportunity isn't for me to make money or for me to have a job. Like, I'm obviously not going to be a fake PR stunt actress like Natalie was, okay? So they just want to make sure that everyone knows and understands that this is not work. It's not considered work for me. It's liberation. Okay? And also, Page of Pentacles, I would see that as engagement, as proposals. Page of Swords reverse is something that's not visible online. You're not going to be able to detect that this is happening online. It's not visible. You can't go online, log in, and see that there's evidence. Okay? Like, so you're not going to find any information about this online. So yeah, they're confirming that Henry's being put up out of PR shit with Natalie, and then he's going to be going towards making the relationship he has with me public, and it's not going to be for fucking PR. It's not a PR relationship, and it's not fake. It's not a job for me. So, yeah, don't fucking make the mistake of mistaking me as another or new PR stunt actress, because I'm not. I'm not in the business to be an actress, okay? I don't want to be an actress. I'm not aspiring to be one, and definitely not trying to get in the industry where I'm making money like that or doing things of that nature. It's not my thing. So yeah, I confirm that this is the truth about Queen of Cups, so me, who's emotionally mature, handling things emotionally very well. And then they say that's the reason why Henry's being freed up out of the situation with Natalie. He's being free to move forward around his audience. He's destroying the shit around his the PR shit that was in the audience here. So he's being able to basically get rid of the whole fucking story that Natalie's been trying to sell through PR. He's being able to nuke it and start over and have different energy instead. That's what he's being supported for. 6 of Wands, they're backing him on that. His people, his teams, they're going to be supporting and backing him around this. Yeah, and since Natalie's been trying to put swords in his back to stick him in back like this, she doesn't have any security or foundation or opportunity. So, it's getting increasingly well known that Natalie's been trying to do this shit to Henry. Okay? It's very malicious. This Ten of Swords is very malicious. And this is why Natalie does not have the sense of security or the opportunity in her grasp. She doesn't have a foundation. All that's being ripped from under her feet. Well, she's too busy arguing right now. Five of Wands here. She's busy arguing, bickering with people about PR contract at the justice here. So she's sitting here trying to argue and 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 act like her shit ain't being exposed. We got the Fool. She's being very foolish and doing impulsive shit, and it's causing so much problems for her, so much imbalance. So yeah, it's just this is what she's gonna keep trying to do. 501. She thinks she's gonna keep arguing and keep fighting for the realness of this fake ass PR story. That's not gonna work. Henry's got it all set up where he's removing his hardships. He's removing the hardship. Natalie's his hardship. He's being unburdened from Natalie's bullshit. And here they are. They're saying he's unburdening himself from this Empress. We know who she is. Okay, we don't need a fucking explanation on who Empress Reverse is. She's still trying to argue around this shit, around this contract shit. And look at this. The legal sword here is cutting through all that. Like, no, bitch, the law says this and this and this. It's on the paperwork. It's signed. You're not allowed to do this. The justice system cracking down on her. A little chaotic arguing and battling over here. She thinks she's going to cause problems between all kinds of different individuals. And here we got the legal system cracking down on her. So, yeah. She's caused so much imbalance. She's being a fool upright, being impulsive. She's boohooing. She's in the 5 of Cups, technically. She's upset. She is upset. Because Henry's open to the officialness with Amy Denton. He's got a new contract shit. She's upset. He's open to new contract shit. He's gonna be being generous to Miss Denton over here, so she's a little upset over that, okay? Let's see what Henry thinks and feels about the situation with Amy. Like, how's he feeling about everything that's going on with how people are, like, you know, talking shit about me. How does Henry feel about all that? How does Henry feel about the situation with Amy Denton and the rumor mills? Clarify, how does Henry feel about the situation with Amy and the rumor mills? You got Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So, they're saying, and then we got Four of Pentacles, the Tower, and then the World, and then the Sun. And then Four Wands. So, Henry, I am Queen of Cups in this respect. Because this is a question about me. Four of Pentacles, the Tower. He knows people have been investing or trying to cling on to a situation and attempting to nuke my identity or to blow up the Tower. But what's especially in front of the audiences here, the person trying to hang on tightly has been trying to destroy the way things are presented in front of the audiences as it concerns me. But what's happening is I'm being liberated in the community, so I'll be feeling pretty good. Because people are going to be looking into the situation with me, and they're going to be like, you know what? Yeah, Natalie is trying to cause a problem, sitting here trying to destroy Amy's life and identity and trying to control and dismantle Amy's existence. People are going to be seeing that, because that's exactly what she's been doing. Girl, it ain't hard to miss what she's up to. It ain't hard to miss. Yeah, I don't think Natalie's going to need help to destroy my situation. It just says here that Henry's very supportive to me. So he's being very supportive. He's very generous or kind, sensitive to the connection with me, and he's aware of people attempting to attach to the situation. I've been trying to destroy the connection that he has with me in front of the view of the audience. What ends up happening is the Sun and the Four of Wands actually have a victory lap here. I ended up celebrating and having a full-on victory, liberation. People are going to be supportive eventually. Yeah. So that's what's happening. I mean, how he feels about it. I mean, he thinks this is how he feels. He knows what people have been trying to do, and he feels like we're still going to have a victory lap at the end of this. So, I mean, he's being supportive regardless. He's being there for me. He's being there, sensitive, and nurturing to the connection with me with all this stuff going on in the background, okay? So, he's aware, and, yeah, he's liberating me in front of the rumors. So, that's what he's mobilizing, the Chariot here. So, he's mobilizing liberation. He's going to be liberating me in front of my peers. And I think they are going to do infidelity with Natalie's story. So they're going to make it seem like she cheated on Henry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it'll be noticeable. Like, he's mobilizing liberation in the community or the rumor mills, and then it shows here that he's turning down Natalie. Her unhinged behavior is why he turns her down. Oh my goodness, fucking hilarious. So that'll be in front of the audience too. Yep. It'll be spontaneous. It'll be short notice for her. Page of Wands. Henry's doing this very short notice. I don't think Natalie knows. I'm gonna be honest. She's gonna find out anyways, but it's not gonna change anything. Henry's already set it up a certain way. I want to know if Natalie's gonna go to the April premiere. Clarify if she's been bragging about how she's gonna go to this April premiere and all this shit, right? Clarify if Natalie's gonna be attending the premiere in April. Ooh, King of Swords reversed. Empress reversed, and then Three of Pentacles. Right, so I think Henry lied. Oh my god! Henry lied to her. He told her she was going to be able to coordinate or cooperate with him around this. And then it shows Two of Wands. She doesn't end up going. She doesn't end up going to the premiere. Henry straight up lied, bro. He lied to her. Henry told her, or made her feel, or made her think that she was going to go. But nothing ends up moving in that direction, they're saying. Nothing mobilizes in that direction, and Two of Wands reverse. If anything, no PR stunt happens. That'll be communicated. There will be communication gossip about that particular. They're just saying Eight of Wands is communications. So she was told some shit. Her challenge is King of Pentacles, so he's not being reliable to her. Like I said, he's not being very reliable. He's isolated. He's ghosting her, the hermit here. He's in ghost mode. He's not even stressing out, bro. He's not stressed out about ghosting. He's her obstacle. Her challenge. And there will be evidence. They're saying there will be tangibility to this. That she is not having a PR shit, whatever, stunt from this premiere. It'll be tangible. I think Henry misled her. I think I'm gonna be honest, he may have just said some shit that made her think she was gonna get to go. And then he doesn't end up taking action. He doesn't end up doing something. So, ooh, man, that's gonna hurt. She's over here thinking she's gonna be able to do some shit. And then there ain't no options, so... Seven of Cups. There ain't no options. And he's not gonna take any kind of action. So... And that's what ends up happening. That's what mobilizes, they're saying. Good news for Emperor, because that helps him with his own image. This helps Henry, his career. It is very good news for Henry. His reputation, very good for his reputation. That she's not going to attend. So yeah, he's freeing himself up out of deception. He ain't juggling her deceptive behavior. He's being freed up out of that, so he doesn't have to juggle that. So that's interesting. Good job, cards, for explaining that to us. Explained pretty well, I think. We all know Natalie's acting unhinged behind the scenes, right? So let's ask what she's really feeling. The cards are going to tell all today. What is Natalie feeling behind the scenes? We know she's acting out, so she's obviously upset about something, right? She's feeling Nine of Pentacles reversed. She ain't feeling too good about herself. Ten of Pentacles reversed. She don't have no legacy, and that's being revealed. So she feels like she's not being able to brainstorm anything, and she's not feeling too great about anything. The Judgment reversed. She's feeling like she can't say anything, broadcast anything. She's in Seven of Wands. She's sitting over here battling and fighting, even though what's happening is Two of Cups reversed. So agreements are off the books here. There's no agreements, and so she's sitting here fighting a lone battle over here, and she's getting turned down. They're showing me that it's a line that should be turned away, turned down, and that's why she's not being included in partnerships. So she's battling things alone. So she's feeling pretty cornered. They're confirming that she's feeling cornered and like she can't say nothing to broadcast anything. So she really can't. She really can't. She don't have a legacy, and all that stuff's being revealed. She don't have anything to really brag about. This is great news, they say. The Sun here, it says it's great news that she has no dictation or control around announcements. Something to celebrate. Well, what should the expect to see moving forward from this point on around a situation with Natalie? Ten of Wands reversed. So they confirm that she's unable to rebuild her situation. People are going to see her trying to jump towards an opportunity, but in a naive way. But ultimately not being able to do anything in reality. So I'm seeing Knight of Wands reversed. She's unable to really take any action, and the emotions are coming down. So, I mean, the people will see her trying to be optimistic and be kind of spontaneous and foolish, trying to jump at opportunities here, but she's unable to build on anything. And then they say that if anything, her illusions come down, and then she's actually not able to physically take action and do shit. So she's thinking that she's going to do something here to get an opportunity, but it looks like that doesn't even actually happen. She's unable to really do anything about it. That would probably be Henry's new job, her trying to latch on to his, or trying to get credit off of his achievements here. She's acting pretty unhinged, delusional. She's lying, and then the Star reverse, and then, yep, they confirm. This is not a shared endeavor for her and Henry, so, but here we are. It says that she's straight up lying and nothing actually King of Pentacles doing his thing, and then no tower actually occurs. Nothing changes suddenly, and they say that there's reconciliation, and then her world still flips, and that she's been trying to get other people to support her delusions. The High Priestess, so she's had people try to cheer her on, and it's a diluted energy, because obviously she's trying to get encouragement and to go towards shit, but obviously nothing actually gets off the ground. She's straight up misleading and lying to people. Like, she doesn't get recognized around Henry and his stuff right now. And she's not going to. This is all deliberate. They're not including her in all that stuff. There's a reason. Y'all don't even need to really look at the cards to know that Natalie's not being included in shit on purpose. Obviously, she ain't included because she ain't a part of anything to with Henry's films right now. She gonna be upset. It says right now she's upset because she didn't see something happening. She didn't see something coming. She's gonna be crying, upset because she's trying to look at her options and stressing out. Like there's things that she's unaware of. So, she's actually in a very state of mind right now because she doesn't have very many options. I think I might just wait to do any more questions until I feel like more stuff's been revealed to the public. So I'll probably resume whenever I feel like it's the right time. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys.